On the same day we were registering our marriage, my boyfriend, Levi Salfolk, had someone throw me out of the clerk's office while he let his childhood sweetheart inside. He looked at me nonchalantly. Rosalie's child can't be illegitimate. I'll marry you once we get divorced. Everyone thought that the love-struck me would wait for him for another month. After all, I had already waited for him for 7 years. However, I went overseas that night, accepting the arranged marriage my family had set up for me and disappearing from his world. 3 years later, I accompanied my husband back home to pay our respects to his ancestors. Something came up, and my husband sent someone from the local branch office to pick me up. Unexpectedly, I met Levi, whom I had not seen since I left. Enough with the fooling around. Come back. Rosalie's child is starting preschool soon. You're in charge of picking up and dropping off the child. In the airport arrival hall, I saw someone holding a sign with my title on it. I walked over to find my ex-boyfriend, Levi Salfolk, whom I had not seen for 3 years. He, along with Rosalie Lemon and several of his friends, were stretching their heads out and looking on eagerly. Levi, isn't this your simp, Selena Jennings? Levi was also shocked to see me, but he immediately answered with feigned nonchalance. Well, I said long ago that she would surely come back. Everyone looked at me gleefully. Selena vanished without a word, but realizing Levi's success, she had to be crying in her bed every day, regretting everything. But Selena, if you wanted to pretend to run into someone by chance, why come here in casual clothes? Shouldn't you dress up properly? You can't even afford a decent piece of clothing after losing Levi. You must have hit rock bottom. Whenever I met up with Levi in the past, I would always put on exquisite makeup, choose the most form-fitting clothes, and show him my best side. However, it was no longer necessary. Since I was pregnant, my husband forbade me from wearing makeup and had me dress however I wanted. Still, he had someone tailor-make the casual outfit I was wearing. However, their remarks made me realize that they only knew Mrs. Gray, but did not know that I was the one they were picking up. Seeing that I was silent, someone who was more familiar with me tried to smooth things over. Selena, it's good that you're back. Levi has been looking for you all these years. He asked around about you. Levi's smile froze before he pretended to be nonchalant and said, Rosalie's child is about to start preschool, and you're in charge of picking up and dropping off the child from now on. Levi was as arrogant as ever, but I was no longer the girl who had always tolerated him. When I saw him again, all I felt was annoyance. I refused to waste time with them and was about to reveal my identity to them, but Rosalie spoke first. Selena, don't blame Levi. He did it to take care of you. After all, you disappeared for 3 years. Who knows what you've been up to? You're not exactly doing very well. Even if he wants to give you my job as his secretary, you can't handle it. Don't worry. Help me take care of my son. No one will look down on you. After 3 years, Rosalie was still as stuck up as ever. She still managed to make me frown with disgust. Levi mistook it as me being jealous again, and a hint of smugness flickered in his eyes. All right, why are you acting so fussy when you've already hit rock bottom? Take good care of the child and stop making a fuss. Know your place. Don't worry. There's still room for a nanny in my home. As soon as Levi finished speaking, the people around us immediately burst into malicious laughter. Selena, look how kind Levi is to you. He's afraid that you'll suffer outside and has even arranged food and accommodation for you. Isn't it much better for you to just help Rosalie take care of her son than continue with your current pathetic life? Hurry up and thank Levi. Rosalie touched her earrings and said in a pretentious manner, Selena, don't worry. If my son is naughty and disobedient, I'll teach him a lesson for you. You won't be taken advantage of. Levi snorted and glanced at me. How would she be? She vanished over a trivial matter, and now she has come back because she's hit rock bottom. It's only right for her to suffer a bit. My heart skipped a beat when I heard this. Even now, he still thought that getting married to Rosalie was just a trivial matter. It turned out that the Levi who once loved me was gone. He was no longer the boy who carried the injured me across half the city, even if he was covered in wounds, nor was he the young man who had loudly declared his love for me and promised me everything. He was